What's up, all my fans? What's up, all my subscribers? What's up, all my viewers? It's your guy, Mr. SMH, and we're back with gameplay from NBA 2K23 for the 10-minute switch. Now, this is game 2. We are
While it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign, but don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change.
I'll let the games begin. Oh, we down by 3. That's okay.
And here's Ivy. Here's Stewart. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 of 3 from the field.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive the second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Randle against Stewart. 6 to shoot. Barrett the pass to Jay. That's the 3 fly. Brunson, no good. Pistons leading by 5. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Over Randle. Bogdanovich, no luck. And Randle has got the ball here for New York. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
And won the season series against this club last year.
Defensive foul charge 2.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Yeah, last year, collectively, 74% from the line.
At the line, one shot.
The free throw off from Jay. And you look at MP, you have to think back to his very successful college career, Greg. Was an outright star at that level.
Yeah, stayed 3 years before making the jump to the NBA. You don't see that too often nowadays, but he won a college championship and had nothing left to prove.
It is so hard to slow down Cade Cunningham, especially when he gets positioned he likes in deep.
Brunson. Rebound, Detroit. Stewart's got his 5th rebound in this one. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Dwayne Casey and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And growing up around basketball, RJ Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. RJ spent a lot of his childhood in France.
Runs in the pass to Jay. Now, here's Barrett. Some nice passing by New York here. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Pistons leading by 3. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is RJ's godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life. You can see that in his entire play on the floor. And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
First free throw is good. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Hartenstein's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Rose in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Bay. And the layup is good. And the Pistons lead by 5.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Rose, good.
Derrick Rose inside is a treat to watch because watch how high he gets off the floor.
Pistons lead 19-16.
Here's Hayes. Here's the pass to Bay. And here is Durant. Hurts with it. To the paint. Here's Bagley. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Watching Hayes, he keeps his eyes up, always looking for a better shot, either for himself or his teammates.
Well, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Pistons?
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And another thing, coaching needs to really the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Pistons leading by 4. Passes it to Bay. Here's Hayes. Now Burks. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
New York's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Now, here's Reddish. He's guarded closely. Pass to Rose. Now, here's Reddish. Lock at 6. Duran pulls it in. Detroit is gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Burks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Rose.
He's a regular at the free throw line. Burks knows how to put the onus on the officials.
And right beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
A shot by Reddish, no good. Pistons leading by 5. May kicks to Burks. And here's Bay. Bagley with a wide open look. Traps in the tray. Bagley's got 6 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Oh, and there's the alley. And Toppin throws it down.
Hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Pass to Burks. Now here's Bay. Here's Duran. No points in the game yet for him. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Knicks trail by 6. The pass to Reddish. Back to Rose. At the top of the key, Toppin. He kicks it to Reddish. Here's Gallagher. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
2 shots.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York. And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
Burks can't get it to go. And it's Rose with the ball for New York. They trail by 6. Jay misses. Rose against Bay. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Second person.
Oh, they pulled me out. Let me see what's going to happen.
Substitution on the court.
What the? Oh, my God.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pass to Cunningham. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Rarely frazzled. They played with a pretty decent temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
At the line,
On the court for the Pistons, the backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Isaiah Stewart out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Duran in at the 5 spot. Ivy, and the layup's good off the glass. Ivy's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And putting that pressure on the rim, that's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Got a piece of it. A second chance effort. Yep, it goes. And the Pistons lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Randle.
Pistons lead.
The Pistons have gotten over 33% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total. Cunningham outside. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Powerful jam by Cunningham, letting everyone know he can get physical.
It's stolen.
Oh my God. What the hell just happened?
Over to the wing.
Get that
Robinson
out of
with the block.
here. Get that out of here.
Quickly with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Barrett. Knocked loose. Here's Jay. Over Ivy. Barrett, no good. Detroit leading by 14. Now, here's Ivy. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Now, Cunningham. Last game with 30 points. Pass to Ivy. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by New York. Here we go, one-on-one. And Randle throws it down.
That's 250 pounds coming down on the rim. Randle attacking with ferocity.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 12 from the field here on the second. Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Cunningham. From 12 feet out. It's rebounded by New York. Randle's got 5 rebounds tonight.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Here's Gallagher. Here's Robinson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Stewart. First
Way to
foul.
play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his second trip to the line. This one. He's off on the first.
Two
A
shots.
break in the era of positionless basketball. Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
Back to Cunningham. Down low. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Knicks ball.
Knicks trail by 11. And here is Quickly. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Oh, and he packs it off the glass. Wow. And there's the pass to Jay. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team.
Second
How do you
personal
determine
foul.
if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Timeout called, the Pistons. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to stay.
Let me, 1 second.
looking fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Passes it to Barrett. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And what a basket by Barrett. Looking unafraid to take on these difficult challenges down low.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Team is
And just a shade over 70% from the line a season ago. That's an area I'm sure he wants to improve.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Ivan. Stewart trying to get open. They recover it.
Knicks foul.
For Detroit, they have made 7 free throws in this three.
The breath smells like
There you go,
toenails.
though, Kevin. 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice
why you
all-around
missed.
effort.
That one is off.
The front office for the Pistons coming in from Oklahoma
mother
City.
drinks cat
Their
litter
draft
water.
picks overall pretty good, making an immediate impact.
And he can't hit the second. And Barrett has got the ball here for New York. 7-point differential. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Robinson passes to Jay. And he lays it straight in. Jay's got it got 11. And the Pistons draftees all showing starting caliber mettle early on. And, you know, Steve, they're playing now with confidence. I mean, you can see it.
Kevin, they couldn't wait for this season to start. They know this is a team poised to make that jump to contending for the playoffs.
Here's Cunningham. Good work there as it goes.
Cade Cunningham.
He has 6.
Look at the handles from the big guard. Cunningham just makes things happen.
Kicks it to Barrett. And it's blocked. And he recovers it. On the wing quickly. An 11-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Cunningham. The 15-footer. It's not going to go for him.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
And at 6'7", Barrett with terrific positional size, which allows him to create problems for defenders down low.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. And that one falls for Barrett. And so Barrett nails both of them.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
And they double up Cunningham. Bogdanovich wide open. A 3 off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Jay misses. Detroit leading by 3. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Like a lot of top players, Cunningham has to deal with some adversity in his rookie season.
Greg, he had been part of winning teams for his entire life. He was introduced to just how competitive the NBA is. But he says it's only sharpened his focus.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Toppin comes in for Robinson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Quickly. Barrett the pass to Jay. Toppin inside. Stewart on him. Toppin kicks to Barrett. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Stewart.
Okay.
Stewart's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks.
Oh, come on.
Oh, nice swat there from Ivy. Love seeing guards like him come up big on defense. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that done. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo! Yes!
It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Randle. Our timeout called by Detroit. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a sophomore. Left-handed.
Send me out.
And so we wrap up the first quarter. And we'll go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
The Pistons, 59.
11 points, 0 rebounds, 1 assist. Uh-oh, that's not good. That's not good.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge.
Hopefully we can win this round.
Look for New York. Manuel quickly, he's checked in for Evan Fournier, and Jay subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Randle and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jay out there with the manual quickly, and it's Barrett at the first spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Second team all over.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from James.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Here's Cunningham. Drops it in from 11 feet. Cunningham's got 11 points.
I love Cade Cunningham taking what the defense gives him, making the most of a mid-range opening.
Jay the pass to Robinson. To the middle, here's Gallagher. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. 15 points for James.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Back to Cunningham. And they double up Cunningham. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
New York ball.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And so here is New York, trailing by 4. Knocked away and stolen by Bogdanovich. Cunningham inside. Barrett covering. Cunningham's shot is off. Bobbed up there from Robinson.
What?
That shot, no good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Cunningham outside. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Knicks trail by 4. Randle outside. On the wing quickly. Randle passes to Jay. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jalen Durham.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
At the
All right,
line,
well, look at how the
2
points
shots.
have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Toppin, he's checked in for the Knicks. Reddish comes in for Barrett. Bay's checked in for Detroit. Here's Cunningham. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
He's checked in for the Knicks. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
They had a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Here's Cunningham. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
If you're Cunningham, keep going inside. Good things will happen.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. That's good from Cunningham. Detroit making a switch here. Burks is checked in.
Now your Afro's leaning to the right.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Reddish. Swiped it away. Here's Bay. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
The assist.
Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one. Knicks trail by 7. Here's Reddish. No good on that one.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Burks kicks to Cunningham. Stewart trying to get open.
Detroit
And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's foul number 2. Derrick Rose is checked in for New York. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Hayes is checked in for Cade Cunningham. Rose passes to Jay. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jay's got 9 points in the quarter.
When Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
The pass to Bay. Outside, Bagley. He's with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Into the lane from 13. That one no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Here's Gallagher. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
78-73.
Detroit leading by 5. Passes it to Bay. Now Bagley. Back to Hayes. Now here's Brooks. He's got 9. Over Rose. And that one goes long.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
Here's Hartenstein. It's hauled in by Stewart. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now, here's Brooks. Not a lot of room.
Knicks foul. 2nd personal foul. 5th team foul.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
Brooks.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
No shot. No cheeks.
Free throw good. Burks. And New York making a change here. Fournier is checked in.
That's a 6-point lead. You ain't going nowhere, Burke. Burke, you're a traitor.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Knicks trail by 7. Taken away by Hayes. Here's Burks. Lays it in off the breakaway. Burks has got 13 points.
Killian Hayes is all over this play. Sees an opening and snags the steal to start the break.
Oh, no.
And here we go. Pistons running again.
Keep missing.
In the corner, Bay with it.
7, 6.
Pass to Hayes. Just 5 to shoot. Doesn't go that time.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
There you
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
That free throw, no good.
And he looks totally out of sorts here at the stripe. Those defenders aren't afraid at all to body him up and force him to earn his points at the line.
Wow.
He got whacked. That shouldn't be much weight there.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
Team is in the penalty.
Alec Burke, you're a crybaby now.
At the line. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Burks. And Burks hits 2 free throws. Here's Jay. 22 points for him. Outside Rose. Detroit with the rebound. Stewart's Pistons leading by 11. And Hayes kicks to Burks. Back to Hayes. From deep. And the 3 ball is good. Hayes has got the lead up to 14 now for the Pistons.
Something that Killian wants to keep improving. When he's dialed in from deep, look out.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half. Getting away from the three-point shot.
87.
Hayes the pass to Burks. Now Bay. Back to Burks. Double clutches. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the...
They kicked me out? That's bull.
Substitution on the court.
We can still come back.
Stewart passes to Bogdanovich. Pistons passing it around. Here's Cunningham. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Randle.
How about that dunk for Cunningham? Putting a punctuation mark on that one.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. On the court for the Pistons, the backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Bogdanovich out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Duran in at the foul. Roman the paint. Cunningham on the wing. Quickly covering. Pass to Ivy. Here's Duran. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 18 rebounds. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Quickly the pass to Jay. Unable to get that one. Cunningham with some nice D.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Lays it up off the glass. Cunningham's got 4 this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Quickly the pass to Jay. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's weird to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors, but it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Livers is checked in, and Diallo subbed in for Bogdanovich. Here's Joseph. Another shot, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. Isaiah Livers.
And he makes the first.
2 shots.
And even with the
They
rate...
put me on the bench.
Substitution on the court.
Yeah, we lost it.
Now the pass to Burks. Now here's Ivy, guarded by Reddish. Here's Cunningham, and here's the drive.
Cade
A
Cunningham.
natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
And here are the Knicks now. Out to the right wing. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Burks.
Knicks ball.
Love the pressure he's putting on there.
Into the lineup for the
Almost had that
Pistons.
steal.
Fantastic
Nolan Snow.
anticipation. He has active
Isaiah
hands.
Rivers.
Even though he doesn't come
Hamidou
away with
Diallo.
the turnover,
Corey
he's
Joseph.
disrupting their offensive flow.
Passes to Grimes. Here's Jay. He's covered by Joseph. Pass to Jay. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal
And
foul.
every year it seems
Team
like
is in the
outcomes in the
penalty.
playoffs can hinge on health.
At the line,
It's part of the game, as you well know.
It is, Kevin, and we hate it because obviously health can change the direction of a series or a team. But the one thing teams are doing a better job is they are lengthening and going deeper into their bench.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Isaiah
And the
Rivers.
basket by Livers.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Detroit.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Cade Cunningham.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
Here's Gallagher, rips down the breakaway slam.
Pistons lead.
And his competitiveness showing through.
95.
An aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two.
Isaiah
All
Hartenstein.
the officials are all
Fourth
over that.
personal foul. Third team foul. Isaiah Rivers.
That free throw, no good.
At the line. 2 shots.
Your beard looks like a chalk outline.
And he's good on the second. Here's Grimes. Burks covering. Here's Gallagher. Kept alive. Sims kicks to Fournier. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin.
That's
This
the end of
crowd
the
was
ball game.
stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Thank you, fans, for joining us tonight.
I don't care
to
what
cheer
the
on your
matchup
team.
is. You never
Please
expect
have
a road
safety
team
home.
to come in and
Hope
just
to see you
cruise
again
the
soon.
kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin
Wait
Harlan
on
thanking you
All-Star.
for being with us. See you later.
Let's see if we get a cutscene, people. I want to see if we get a cutscene. Let's see if we get a cutscene.
What up, Ash? Press?
No. I gotta show you something. Just watch this.
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like a phone to me. Y'all got that MP29?
Not this clown
that
talking
Nokia joint?
trash.
No. I think it stands for mostly pathetic.
No.
Major poser.
Missed the point.
Musty pillow.
Yo, why is that so funny though?
I think it's because she's an agent, and usually they're not funny. They're just suits. But this agent, she's very funny.
Oh, yeah.
They're supposed to be friends with everybody. You know what I mean? That's kind of their deal.
That is my deal. I'm either your friend or your worst enemy, and nothing in between.
You still salty Ricky Bennett didn't join your agency, Barbara?
Oh, come on now. I was just trying to help a brother out. It's not my fault that he doesn't understand the rules of the game.
Oh, Shep, I got a serious question for you. Why can't you be more of a leader like MP? Why are you gonna be so gosh darn selfish all the time?
Man, anyone looking up to that bum now? Good luck leading the team when you buried on the bench.
But you know who I really feel sorry for? Like, honestly? His girl. All these NBA players.
I know he didn't.
I mean, realistically, man, he probably got a whole closet full of cardigans and pleated khakis. Right?
She'll figure it out. Speaking of, yo, Mila, your boy's single. Hit me up if you ever want to see what it's like
be
to
there
be
momentarily.
with a real man.
Oh, wow. I am not touching that one.
Yo, this episode is gonna do numbers, bro.
Was there ever any doubt?
Hey, Shep, any final words you want to say to MP? Before the camera dies, because we're making this fire content right now.
Yeah, for sure. I just want to say, your game's trash, your agent's trash, your girl's trash, and you're trash. Did I forget anything?
Girl, agent. I think you got that covered, buddy.
And the next time I see you, I'm going to tell you that to your face. Other than that, just wishing you many blessings, brother.
Did he really?
You know what? That's real classy. Why would he even mention me?
Because he's Shep. Does
I'm
he need a reason?
coming. Still
he does
recording.
Look,
Clown.
this means nothing. It's just some loudmouth being a loudmouth. But you do have that Top Takes Daily interview tomorrow, and they're absolutely going to want to ask about this, given how
I can see that.
inflammatory it was. Like I said, it's no big deal. It is no big deal, but we are going to obviously need to strategize your response, okay? So meet me at the business hub after you finished up here, and we'll go over whatever it is we need to go over. Yeah?
Yo, he talking hella spicy after I trashed him.
Appreciate you, Ash. Always keep me in the loop, no matter how painful it is. Thank you.
It's literally what you pay me to do. But yeah. See you in a bit.
I've got big news for you. LPMH shoe deal companies are swearing in. Okay. Continue. Who do I want to represent, people? I did Nike before, did Jordan multiple times, Adidas, Under Armour. Okay, I'm going to do Converse this year. So with that being said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Love, peace, and chicken grease. Deuces.